anything missing on this trip, this is where I left you here last night. It was getting late in the evening and I was ready to stop. I find the mooring just around the corner from here, and I have a great night's sleep, I can assure you. It was a little warm, but I was beat, so I slept very well. Anyway, let's get on with the next morning. This is my first lock of the day, and this is Witchnor Lock. You may be wondering why I'm still on the back of the boat going through this lock. Well, a lovely couple that are coming up and locking up are doing the lock for me. Can't beat that, can you? I'm not sure where I'm going to end up today. Probably aiming for Branston, I think. There's a place at Branston I'd really like to visit, so I think I'm probably going to stop there, but we'll see what happens. It was very handy that couple helped lock me through. There's another boat come up now behind them that's gone up to help. But the lock landing, as you can see, I'd have had to come down through these two bridges before I would have got to the lock landing, where I'd have had to have moored up and walk back up to the lock to close all the gates up. So the boat would have been out of sight, although I wouldn't have been too worried about it. I think I'm in quite a reasonable neighbourhood, but you just never know, do you? Anyway, I didn't have any problems to worry about because the lock was done for me. And here is the lock landing now, just coming up on the left hand side of the picture. Well, I'll tell you what, guys, you're really lucky this is not smell-o-vision. Whew, there's one hell of a pong around here. I had to check my shorts, but they were okay. We've been following the very noisy A38 here for a good mile. I expect that strait was over a mile long. Fortunately, we're starting to move away from it now, so it's going to be a little quieter, a bit easier to get the camera out and perhaps do a little bit of filming. I didn't like filming in all that noise. Well, this is Barton Marina here, very large new modern marina. It has a restaurant and bar, pub, I think it's called the Waterside, shops, all sorts in here. And on the outside here, on their private land, you can moor. The only problem is there's no overnight mooring there. So if they expect you to go to their pub and perhaps have a few beers, then they expect you to move off. Well, that could be sort of late at night, I would have guessed. Probably why there's nobody moored there. Now this is something I'm going to keep ranting and raving about, because I think something's got to be done about it. Look at this is the lock landing. Just look at it. Look at it. Look how tall everything is around here. Now I've just tripped over. There was a hole. Well, actually it wasn't a hole, it's a molehill. And I just tripped over a molehill. I didn't see it. I didn't fall right over, but I could have done, and it could have been lethal. Molehill. That wasn't the one, there's one just back there. Yeah, it's just getting out of hand, isn't it? You're supposed to walk through all this, especially when you see, I saw the other day, they were repairing holes in the towpath because of cyclists. Obviously, they care more about cyclists who don't pay for anything than they do about us. Well, I just helped another boat through. They were coming up and the lock was almost empty, so got them up through. Another boat's turned up at the bottom of the lock, came rushing up and tried to shut the gate on me. Well, I shouted, of course, no, I'm coming through. Well, obviously they didn't like it, and they've gone back to their boat and they're leaving me to do the lock on my own. I guess how long this lock might take to do. This is Barton Town Lock number 10. In that building in the middle of the picture there is a pub, and it's called Barton Turn. Well, I might have said slightly sarcastically to this boat here, this is the people that came up and then walked back when I told them I was coming into the lock. I might have said sarcastically, thanks for your help. Well, they said, well, it was our lock, we were here first. I said, it doesn't work like that. Because an empty lock was a boat waiting to come in, that boat always goes first. And anyway, I said, I was here before that boat in front of you went up. I just opened the paddles up so they could come in first because the lock was nearly empty. Anyway, I did end up with a sort of an apology from them. We didn't know you were there. Looking straight at my boat moored there, but there you go. Well, this is a narrow little bridge. It is a crossover bridge or a turnover bridge or a snake bridge, whatever you want to call it. But the horses couldn't go through it. It's not a true snake bridge, but it is a turnover bridge. They had to have unhitched the horses to have gone through. Well, at least this lock landing, although it may not have been cut, the grass is well trodden down and you're not tripping over things, you can actually see where you're walking. That makes a change. Wow. And the grass has been mown also at this lock. Oh, amazing. It's the first lock in about the last 6. The grass has been mown. I wonder if that's got something to do with the lock house. I wonder if the people in there look after it. That wouldn't surprise me. We're at Tatton Hill Lock now, yes, you can see, and the lock cottage here, or the old lock house, was bed and breakfast. So if you'd like to stop and watch boats go through the lock, what an ideal spot to do it. In this lovely garden right on the lock side. Now we've come down through the lock, almost straight away we have Branston Water Park on our right hand side. I'm going to go down alongside the water park for a little ways and moor up just before the Bridge Inn pub. The Bridge Inn pub holds a lot of memories for me. I do want to go in there and check it out. It used to be one of my favourite pubs on the canal. We'll find out about that anyway. And I'm going to do a little video about the Bridge Inn at Branston all on its own. So catch me up in that one. It'll just be a little short video just to let you know where I am there. I've got the sun glaring in my eyes this morning and it's time to go and wrap this video up. Of course, I want to thank all my Patreon and PayPal supporters, everybody for watching and everybody for subscribing. And don't forget, if you're not already subscribed, please do subscribe. Hit that old bell notification button. That way YouTube will inform you every time I upload a new video. That just leaves me to say thank you very much for watching. Trevor out.